Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post-production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities and veterans who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities. We are your USA team and community indeed. I am so excited to be bringing in our folks this evening. First and foremost, my co-host, Michael Martin Hummel. Michael is a writer, speaker, and podcaster who works to bridge the gap between disabled and able-bodied people. Michael, so glad to have you joining us today. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you.
And I know you've got an event coming up. You want to share some details about that?
Once a month, I do a speaking event for people with disabilities called Stories of Diversity. And what I have a theme every month, and I have 5 to 6 speakers speak on that theme for 20 to 25 minutes. And I want them to be able to tell their story and express themselves and get what they're thinking out in the world.
Excellent. And what is the date of the next event?
It is on 12 noon Pacific time at on August 16th.
August 16th. Excellent. So mark your calendars. You don't want to miss that. That is going to be an awesome event. If people want to find out more information, is there a place they can go easily to get that?
I'm on Facebook, or you can my email is michaelhummel@wheelsandwarriors.com, and then you can shoot me an email and I'll give you all the information.
Excellent. Michael Hummel at wheelsandwarriors.com. Did I get that
Yeah,
right?
it's
Aw-
wheels, the letter N, warriors.com. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. And as we come on with our next guest, I'm excited to be able to share with everyone Stephen Wagstaff. He is a gentleman I've just been getting to know recently, and I am so excited to be able to share out more about what swagability is and what he and his wife do. So, Stephen, welcome.
Sue, thanks again for having us. Been a privilege to get to know you and your husband and to be invited back. It's a joy to be here tonight.
Love that you are here. And if you want to remind everybody where you're located, I think you get to be a unique piece that we're Team USA here, but we still love Canada.
Yes, no matter what our governments are doing, we love one another. And so, yeah, we're located on the far east coast, a little province called New Brunswick, a little town called Waterville. It's stone throw away from the largest covered bridge in the world. So there's your fun fact
Oh,
for the evening. The largest covered bridge, 1,281 feet long.
okay. Now I'm gonna have to go look that up. That sounds amazing.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
That's about the only thing we're known for.
Well, you're there, so that's just there's more things coming.
Appreciate that.
So tell us a bit more about what is swagability and what do you all do?
Yes, my wife and I are an interabled couple. I broke my neck in a diving accident 30, almost 30 years ago, just north of Toronto in a place called Muskoka. Many in the um, Canada and Ontario will know the place well. It's cottage country. Um, I met my wife Julie a few years after accident. We've been married coming up close to 30 years as well. And as of recent, we started a nonprofit both here in Canada and in the US called Swagability that seeks to help individuals who have faced trauma or are facing trauma, disability, or illnesses, as well as family members who are caregivers that are going through burnout, with obviously a focus on our veterans as well who have served to give us the freedoms that we have here tonight. So it's a broad scope, but we love what we do and we love the people who we're in contact with.
Excellent. I love what you are doing. And uh, oh my goodness. Where do I start? Because I know that you and your wife also have podcasts that you do yourselves. You want to share a bit about what it is that you guys cover with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for reminding me. I've got a lot more editing to do as we get on to the later evening. Yeah, we have two podcasts. One, more of an educational one called The Swagability Show. I host that weekly, where we have on doctors, specialists, people that have overcome just amazing stories, and also bringing assistive technology, mobility aids, and adaptive products, things that are making life easier and helping people thrive wherever life finds them. And my wife holds a biweekly podcast called The Invisible Caregiver, where we talk about the story of being on the other side of the bed and the difficulties that that can bring, the frustrations, and yeah, we after a couple major events in our life, we went through that, and by the grace of God, our marriage survived it. But after coming through it, and learning some tools on um, how to just deal with it, and we want to pass those on to others. That I believe where mental health was 30 years or 20 years ago, that's probably where caregiver burnout is. No one's talking about it, but it's in a lot of homes, and a lot of people just don't have a voice. So we want to be that ability to provide aid and assistance to come alongside or to give relief to them, as well as to let them share their stories or talk to my wife to get her inside take on it. So holistically, body, soul, and mind, our desire is just to help people to thrive wherever life finds them.
I love that. Oh man, that right there, to thrive wherever life finds them.
Mm.
That isn't that a goal we all have, and we all need help along the way in in different ways. Everybody needs. We weren't meant to go through this life alone. We weren't meant to be that independent, right?
No, I think everyone, despite whatever their status is in life, we weren't created to be sole individuals, and productivity and togetherness is what benefits us all, especially those in the disabled community who are often isolated, socially away from individuals sometimes, just wondering where they fit in the world. And I believe that they we all have so much to offer, able-bodied or disabled, productivity, and being connected with an individual, someone else in the world, is the most positive thing that you can do.
Ah, absolutely agree. And that's with this being the TDC Today Show communities. Truly, it is a community effort. It's something to remember, to be open. My community is not just me and my few friends here. It goes beyond that. And really, take a look around. Michael, go ahead.
I just had one question. Having been married for so long, in the beginning, was it hard for you and your wife to navigate the relationship that you had and the
Yeah.
influence of other people who didn't really get the
Yeah.
caregiver thing?
Mhm. Yeah, you're right. You bring up a great point, Michael. For starters, yeah, we were young. I was 19, 20, 21. She was 19, and we dated. I made sure for a good long time, almost 3+ years. So she knew what what to expect in life, at least as we knew it at that time, for better or or worse. And I was quite independent, even though I had a high neck injury. I recovered well after, the first 3 years or so. And but yeah, there were certainly those that were, I would say, would be concern for Julie, from her perspective, and I get that completely. There's a lot that comes to caring for an individual, and but I don't know where I would be in life without my wife. She has been a steady, solid rock. And there were, yeah, navigating when you're 19 and you break your neck and you're left with nothing from the shoulders down. Uh, you don't ever think the dating life and the whole relationship thing is ever going to be a possibility. And so I had checked that off the box is gone, and was trying to figure out, what do I do with all these emotions I have and want to care for someone and be in that relationship. But um, by the grace of God, I met a wonderful young lady, and over the years, it's not easy like any marriage, but communication is key. Um, Communication is key. What I'm feeling, how she's perceiving it, what she's feeling, how I'm perceiving it, talking it through, and then being okay to agree to disagree on everything. And also realizing that um, rest and separation for for both parties is good at times, because a break is needed. And that's been something that's just become, after her cancer surgeries, has become part of our life now, to have a caregiver come in for a few hours in the morning. And even though at 48, I wanted nothing to do with it, a year into it, I don't know what we would do without those caretakers that have now come into our life. So that's a shout out to anyone who's a caregiver, um, that the world could not do without you. So.
Yeah, I always think that's one of the most underappreciated groups, is those that are caregivers, because they were overlooked, and they are so important in so many ways.
Right.
I thank you for bringing that up.
You see the chair, right, or you see the disability, um, that those things are quite evident. But the individual that's with that person in that relationship, you're right. It, it's definitely an overlooked and underappreciated, I believe, position. Um, Even if you want to call it that in marriage, it's a relationship, but it's something that I need to um, be mindful of, and be thankful for, and make a point of knowing how thankful I am for her, because yeah, I just got a wee taste of it when she went through her two cancer surgeries, and being helpless on that side of the bed, watching a loved one go through something who you had no control over what happened in that time. Um, I think it's often more difficult, at least I found, on the caregiving side of it. I'd rather be in the bed enduring it than on the other side and being helpless. But that's just my take on it in a wee moment of life.
Oh, wise words. I thank you so much for sharing. And I know we do have some friends here joining us, and Marianne of Waikiki has been patiently waiting in the wings here to come on in, and would love to get some highlights and updates from what's all happening with you, Marianne. Welcome.
Well, aloha and thank you, Sue, the Today Show, and especially Jay Stoyan, the Disability Channel, who helps put this on out of Toronto. And we just got a great team, and congratulations to your husband, Kurt Roscoff, being on the board of nonprofit TV. Today, Leon McLaughlin, Clean Water Foundation, and Anthony from Nonprofit TV and I had an introduction talking about bringing my books, these book trailers that if you'd be so kind to share, into Denny's restaurants, and getting the word out, and barber shops and bowling alleys. So It was a great introduction to learn more about I want to say the New Earth Army, because I'm with the New Earth Army, the New Earth, but the new TV land that's happening. Also with On the Mark TV too. So we're doing some great networking with everything and moving forward. So we also, Monday, we had a VIP panel with Santa Papa John, who is our TikTok influencer. And Friday, how it started, I believe, was the summer camp. They had started a Christmas in July, and to celebrate with, your new friends. And if you didn't see them at Christmas or whatever, but so Christmas in July, we're getting a free ebook download of my first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring the general of the New Earth Army who recruits Noah, the hard of hearing whale, to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch after he's rehabilitated by a hermit crab named Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. So we have a YouTube channel, a YouTube Kids. We have Apple App Games. This past weekend, we played in volleyball in my swimming pool. The kids came down. I got to show them the videos, the ABC, ASL, and they started playing for 2 hours. It was great fun. So we want to share these activities, especially for summer reading, summer fun. And I guess if you could show those book trailers, that would really share the story to get it out there.
Here we go.
To a story. Set sail with underwater acts of kindness. Join Noah, the hard of hearing humpback whale, and his marine friends as they take on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. On their journey between Hawaii and California, they discover an enormous pile of plastic, but with teamwork and courage, they plan to clean it up. With the guidance of Dodd General of the New Earth Army, they rally ocean creatures and you to help restore our seas. Now available on Amazon Audible, listen as author Marianne of Waikiki narrates this inspiring adventure, featuring mesmerizing music by Lucy and the Perfect Wave and Nick's guitar, echoing the sounds of whales and dolphins. This book is dedicated to Boy and Slat, founder of The Ocean Cleanup, making waves for a cleaner future. Sing along with Noah's song and dive into a world of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. After reading, visit the Acts of Kindness series YouTube channel for more adventures. Learn the ASL ABCS with Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab on YouTube, kids. Get coloring books now at www.actsofkindnessseries.com and Amazon. Plus, grab your New Earth Army t-shirt and pledge to protect our planet. Underwater Acts of Kindness by Marianne of Waikiki. Available now on Amazon, Audible, and actsofkindnessseries.com.
Yeah, well, thank you, Sue. And I had a meeting today, and there is a summer camp in San Carlos, Mexico, where I'm at with my sailboat friend, Captain Robert from the Hawaii Yacht Club. We've been here for 3 years. And I'm meeting with them on Monday, the Department of Education. And it looks like I'm going to be able to do a half-hour workshop in August. So my books are being delivered tomorrow, so it's going to be Christmas in July for me. I'm so excited because the whole series is completed. It's written for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, climate change, the coloring books. We put the Clean Water Foundation logos on the back of the books, the YouTube Kids, all this work that we've been creating. We'll see. I'll be able to see it tomorrow because I'm getting the books delivered to me. So I'm so excited to share. And again, Christmas in July, this Friday, everybody can download Underwater Acts of Kindness for free. And so go out and play as our tagline. So again, classroom teachers, you can request copies of the books from donorschoose.org. That's donorschoose.org. And I see on the Mark is here. And we had a nice meeting with Anthony, Leon McLaughlin, Clean Water Foundation, and I, introduction, and talking about nonprofit television, bringing these book trailer videos and the YouTube Kids to Denny's restaurants in Texas. So exciting. Things are happening. So dreams really do come true. And thank you. I'm Marianne of Waikiki.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love all the wonderful updates. And you're right, we do have more friends in the wings here. Before I bring Mark in, though, I see a gentleman that I have not seen for a few weeks. The wonderful, the one and only Stan Anderson is joining us. I am so happy to see your face. It has been a little bit. He is with the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network. How are you?
Well, I'm great. I'm great, Sue. It's good to see you. Good to see everyone. Good to see you and Kurt. Yeah, I've been a little not in the mix as much as I should have been over the last couple of weeks. There's a lot more going on right now in my environment that I've been addressing. But uh I was thinking of Kurt today and attempting to contact him today. And I was on our last platform, on my platform, he was there. And I said, Kurt, I don't know what the heck happened. I couldn't find the numbers. I wanted to reach you. So I go on to LinkedIn tonight and everything. I said, I guess I'm just gonna have to drop him emails or whatever. I don't know why I couldn't find the numbers. So it was just crazy. But I was glad he showed up tonight and he introduced our group to Mark. So I'm glad to be here and to just show up more often, get more really acclimated to our family here and see exactly where I can fit in and what I can do in this network. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Stan. And I know we were mentioning before about Mark Balin. Mark is here. I'm going to bring him on in. Mark, how you doing tonight on the Mark TV?
Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? Nice to be here. I'm glad I met Mr. Stan Anderson just like a few minutes ago because of that master connector, Mr. Kurt Hector Zeke Roscoff. And Mr. Water Skier, God bless him. And coming off a big weekend with the Water Ski Championship. So we bless him for that. It was an honor to meet Mr. Anderson and Miss Sue. And I was just, a matter of fact, I was just trying to share photos with you guys. I was with Doug Plank today and Todd Lingell from CARES. And we had a nice lunch, and Doug is going to be a spokesman for CARES. And I'm also going to be David Chance from Rough Ends, RUFFENDZ, the R&B singer. And he just sent me pictures with him and Tommy Davidson. And we're going to be bringing Tommy Davidson into the fold. So he's going to be a spokesman for Inspired Out World. So we're bringing in some major players that want to help, that have great hearts, that want to help causes across the planet. So God bless everyone.
Wow, thank you. Thank you.
Great news
Something,
indeed.
Sue, I'm sorry, I didn't mention, I know you wanted me to mention exactly, say, what the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is. And
That'd be
I
great.
really didn't do that. Guys, Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is an organization whose mission is to encourage, inspire, and empower people, millions of people actually around the world, to believe in and develop their unlimited potential and to courageously pursue their cherished dreams. And that's whatever that is for them. As long as they're passionate about it and they want to bring what is in their heart and their mind to the world, then our job is to help encourage them to do that and to bring them others that can encourage them to do that. And we do that through reading the best motivational and inspirational books that are on the market. Many of the classics, Think and Grow Rich, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the Laws of Success, all these books. And then we discuss them and we speak about how we can go about implementing them in our lives to reach our individual goals. My organization doesn't have people follow a particular goal. It is to inspire them to go and into anything that they are inspiring to do and to have that kind of encouragement. So that's what we really, really do. And a number of people on our platform are doing just that. The readings have inspired them to dig in and do some of the things they really love to do and to work on those things. So that's what we're about. We meet Tuesday through Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently reading the book entitled Mindset by Carol S. Dweck. We happen to be in the 7th chapter, but I think there are quite a number of chapters still left, even though it's not a thick book. But it's really all about geared to putting your mind the place it needs to be for you to accomplish the goals that you need to accomplish. So when we read a book, we read that entire book from cover to cover, and we have a person that's reading to you, and they're like your audio book. The persons may change day to day. You might have a different person reading today than reads tomorrow, but they pick up where they left off, and no matter how many Tuesdays through Saturdays it takes us, we read until we complete that book. And we discuss it. We do about 15 minutes of reading, someone reading to you live. Then we open it up to discuss what was just read and how we can implement that to reach our goals. So I know that was a long story, but that's what the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is about. And on Wednesday nights, we try to have someone who exemplifies something that we have read on our platform on Wednesday nights called The Open
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing. And I've said it before, and it remains that this was a group that I didn't know I needed until I started attending. And I look forward to getting back into it with being on our summer schedule. Timing is not ideal for me right now, but
Yes.
I am missing being with this group. It really is uplifting. It gets you thinking, and how can I make things better? How can I do better? It is a mastermind group that you should be a part of. Whoever's listening to this, please look it up and join in. It's open and it is so welcoming. Such a wonderful group.
Wow. Well, thank you, Mastermind Sue. And we really miss you and Kurt. But, we understand one thing we expect about our platform. We expect people to come to our platform and not necessarily be able to be there all the time, because they should be implementing on their dream. And if that takes them, not being able to be on our call at that time, we understand that. You're working on your goals. But we want it to always be a place that's welcoming for you. You can always come back. You can engage in some powerful reading. There are others there that are reading and discussing it. And it should be to invigorate you and help you put this a higher fire under your own desire to do what it is you are endeavoring to do. So thank you so much, Mastermind.
I love that. Thank you, Stan. And in the background, we do have the one, the only, let's see, but I know I heard multiple names, not just Kurt, but Zeke and Hector. And oh my gosh, I'll leave it at that. Kurt, come on in. I'm sure you've got a few thoughts to share with us here tonight, too, before we wrap this up.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Ooh,
what about that?
I've heard that before.
We were discussing that in the previous hour, with the Open Mind program, and just what a great weekly activity to plug into. It brings me into this, event here, our own production of the TDC Today Community Show. And this is what building a community is all about. When you can work with Steve, Stan, Michael, Mark, Marianne, and more, you are building a community of unity. And I really get a kick out of Steve. He's willing to burn the candle at both ends. He's on Atlantic time, so he's cranking away here at 10:31 p.m. I feel like sending him some toothpicks so he can hold his eyelids open while he does the show. But that's dedication, devotion, and that's the servant's mindset. And I really appreciate it, Steve. And Michael here is our co-host, Marianne with her passion. I mean, acts of kindness. What more can you say to that? And, Motivation Readers Mastermind Network and all the teachings of Napoleon Hill and all these great authors, and Mark Balin just really trying to create that connectivity between everybody and create all these deals and get people together when two or more gather in his name. Just watch out, because we have infinite abilities, right, Steve? Infinite abilities. That's Nick Earhart, folks. I had the pleasure and the honor and the privilege to be a guest on his show. And watch out, folks. We have news coming down the pike, because none other than Nick is going to be traveling to the Milwaukee area and partaking in a few events on a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday. And that's going to be August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. We have a ski show on Thursday. We have an adaptive ski clinic on Friday, and another adaptive ski clinic on Saturday. So we're going to get our friend Nick water skiing, and we're going to create videos for his buddy Steve. And Steve, you're going to be able to vicariously participate, unless you want to travel
We
from
were just
Canada
thinking of
over
it,
to here.
just pondering
You
it in
know,
my mind.
so we've got big things going on, and there's big things going on in the history of the world, folks, in the history of the universe. We have this Saturday, July 26th, 2025, is none other than the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. We're going to be singing happy birthday to ADA, and we're going to ring this around the world. And this is the perpetuance of this whole enterprise that we have here at the TDC Today Community Show, because it was in pursuit of the ADA celebration, the Global Ability Fest, that I reached out to Jay Stoyan to say, hey, what's going on there with the Disability Channel? I was going to create, the Ability Network and do my own TV production, but I didn't have to. I could just hop on Jay's bandwagon. And he's into the bandwagon as an amateur musician. So we've got a lot going on, but mark my word, folks, that this Saturday is a momentous point in time in history. And we're going to be telling you all about it on that sister show, World of Ability podcast show, that's going down 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, right here from this very Zoom meeting, with the same type of live streaming that we're doing right here, right now. Wow. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. What a crew. We talk about community, and what a community indeed. I absolutely love what you each bring here. And as we wrap up, Stephen, I would love to give the mic back to you for just a moment here for some final thoughts.
I don't know what you feed Kurt in his cereal, but whatever it is, you doubled it tonight. Appreciate your energy, Kurt. I always love meeting with him and his contacts. It's been a joy. I've only been in the fold for less than a month, but being one of the part of the family is feeling good no matter what hour it is. And so I appreciate that, and giving Swagability a little bit of air under its wings as we start to branch out and hopefully start to be able to help individuals, no matter which side of the border they are, to thrive wherever life finds them. They can find us at swagability.com or on our YouTube channel at Swagability Inc. So thanks, Sue.
Excellent. So Stephen, Michael, Mark, Stan, Marianne, and of course, Kurt, you guys truly make my day. I'm so happy to be able to spend some time with you here with the TDC Today Show communities. And